Hey guys, and welcome to another installment of Coffee Machine Depot. Today we're looking at the Barista Attitude Tempesta Storm. This is the machine they're going to be using this year in Chicago at the SCA World Barista Championship. Now the SCA, they know what they're talking about, they know what they're doing, and they've chosen this machine to represent the SCA for the Barista World Championship because they know that it's at the top level of all espresso machines that are produced and made today. Astoria is the company that makes these machines. Astoria is based in the north of Italy, and they have some really long history in making espresso machines. We've been dealing with the brand for many years. Astoria owns, of course, Astoria, but they also own the Wega brand as well, and people aren't aware of that, but it's the Wega brand and the CMA brand, and this is their high-end barista brand. Of course, it's called Barista Attitude, and this machine was specifically designed and developed by World Barista Champions for Astoria to make for baristas at high-end coffee shops. And what were they looking for? What were they trying to engineer when they made this machine? First things first, they wanted temperature stability. And this is one of the most thermally stable machines in the world. We know that temperature is everything when it comes to extracting and making a coffee. They also wanted to make sure the flow rate was correct when they were making and extracting that coffee. You can dial in pre-infusion with these as well. And they wanted to have easy to operate, big flow so you can really work fast. A multi-boiler system so we can have one temperature here if we want 196, and if you want to do a 202 there, we can have a split separate temperature. Like I said, really easy to use steam wands. They're actually one of my favorite steam wands in all of the machines that are produced today. Got a big range of motion. They steam really well. And of course, it had to look cool. This is without a doubt one of the coolest looking machines that I've seen since I've been in the industry. Everyone that buys one of these off us, it's the centerpiece of their cafe, and they know that customers, when they come in, that they know they're looking at something special and a machine that's going to produce the very best coffee that they want for their business. So let's make a shot on the Tempesta. I'm using the Melkonig E80 grinder here to grind by time, not grind by weight. One of the highest end brands in grinders. Just going to give that a purge. Actually, you can set so many different functions and functionality on this screen. I've dialed this in now to do a certain gram ratio. I dialed it in here and I copied it across. If we look at the screen, it's going to actually show us the mils per second, and it's also going to show us our bar reading as well, where that coffee is extracting. And if you can see here, that extraction on that coffee is absolutely delicious. I look at a lot of machines, and one of the first things I look at when I want to choose a machine is I want to see how the coffee's coming out, because let's not forget, we're here to buy the very best espresso machine for our businesses, and we want to make sure it makes the very best espresso. And I can tell you that is exactly what I think to be one of the very best espressos coming out on the market today. Like I said, I love the steam wand. It's got a great range of motion, really easy to use, and they're actually really powerful. When they're powerful, it means they steam fast and you get the job done fast. Why do we want to steam faster? Of course we want to steam faster because when you've got a busy shop and you really need to push the drinks out, you want to get the job done fast, but you don't want to burn the milk, you don't want to over bubble the milk. This is as silky, like wet paint as we could ever want, and that was quick. That was as quick as I've seen on a steam wand, and that means you, as an operator of a cafe, you can get that drink out fast for your customer and you can get on to the next one. Pull that off. That's a 10-ounce latte there. As you can see, that was quick. Made a perfect latte. Looks delicious. Looks absolutely divine on your bar. It's got all the metrics set up here so we can have it dialed in. Your baristas just certainly push one button, it's easy, and it's gonna replicate that shot again. And that's really, really important when we're making espressos day in, day out, 200, 300, 400 a day. So if you're looking for a high-end espresso machine that is in the World Barista Championship 2024 in Chicago, if you're gonna be there, go check it out. The Tempesta is one of my favorite machines. I hope you've enjoyed this installment of Coffee Machine Depot, and we look forward to seeing you at the next installment.